Today's topic is human reproduction. Reproduction in human beings, it is sexual reproduction, and the sexes are separate in human beings, that is the individuals are present in the form of male and female. Let us see the male reproductive system. Male reproductive system consists of a pair of testes, vas deferens, external genitalia, and there are various glands associated with the male reproductive system. Testes, they are located outside the abdominal cavity. Outside the abdominal cavity in a loose fold of skin, and that loose fold of skin is called scrotum. What is the purpose that testes are located outside the body cavity, abdominal cavity? Because to maintain 1 to 2 degree lesser temperature than the remaining body, because this less temperature is required for sperm formation. What is the function of testis? The first function is sperm formation, second is release of male sex hormone, that is testosterone. Testosterone helps in production of sperms and development of secondary sexual characters. Secondary sexual characters are the characters which help us to distinguish a male from a female. For example, presence of beard, mustaches, deepening of voice. These are the characters, and strong musculature. These are some of the characters which are considered as secondary sexual characters in males. Now let us see the diagram. It consists of pair of testes. Testes, they are located in loose fold of skin which is called scrotum. From the lower end of testis arises a duct, that is vas deferens. This vas deferens ascends, goes into the abdominal cavity. It passes over the urinary bladder and joins urethra. This is in males, the excretory system and the reproductive system. They are joined together and there is a common opening for both the systems. Let us see. This is the vas deferens which arises from the testis, goes in the upward direction, ascends upward, दोबारा enter करती है into the abdominal cavity. This vas deferens, it passes over the urinary bladder and it joins the opening of the excretory system, that is urethra, and after joining this becomes the ejaculatory duct. This is the ejaculatory duct and it opens to outside by a common opening, and this ejaculatory duct, it gets surrounded by the spongy tissue on both the sides, and this forms the external genitalia. There are 3 glands associated with it, with the male reproductive system. The first is the seminal vesicle, first gland, seminal vesicle. The second gland is the prostrate gland, and the third gland is the Copper's gland. This is the first gland, seminal vesicle. The second gland, prostrate gland, and the third gland, which is called Copper's gland. The secretion of these three glands plus the sperms from the testis, that is called semen. This is male reproductive system, and sperms plus the secretion of these three glands, it is called semen. Now let us see the glands associated with the male reproductive system. There are three glands associated. First is the seminal vesicle. Seminal vesicle, it secretes a yellowish fluid which is slightly alkaline and viscous. Viscous is thoda gaढ़ा. Seminal vesicle secretes a yellowish, viscous, slightly alkaline fluid, and this fluid contains the fluid secreted by seminal vesicle. It contains a sugar called fructose. One enzyme is present. Then there is present ascorbic acid and a hormone called prostaglandin. Prostaglandin. Prostate gland, it secretes a secretion which is not viscous but thin. It is milky, slightly white in color, and this secretion is slightly acidic. The secretion of seminal vesicle was slightly alkaline and this is slightly acidic, and this secretion contains citrate, which is, and that citrate is sperm nutrient. And third is the corpus gland. Corpus gland secrete. The secretion of the corpus gland contains mucus. So, the secretion of all these three glands, secretion from these three glands and the sperms released by the testis, this secretion is called semen.